Greetings everybody, and welcome everybody to a Pokemon 4th generation Wi-Fi Buzz video. I am the Pokemon Mag Skyfire bringing you this video, and also I am playing Platinum in this one. The battle is against FearingEmu from the Pokemon Wi-Fi Room1.com. Well, really nothing too obvious about the teams, although the Heracross and the Slowking might give me a little bit of funny, but of course I had the Luddington and my Raikou, so I guess things evened out in a sense. In start off, I'm going to bring in Skycatcher, which is my Togekiss. He's going to bring in Tyro, which is a Victory Bell, and I'm already going to get a good start because I am going to go for an Air Slash, and that is a one-hit KO on the Victory Bell. So already that is a very interesting start. Well, that was until Luxray came in. I was expecting probably like a Spark or a Thunderbolt to come in. First things first, I am going to see how much Air Slash does. It takes about 20%. If it does not reverse, I get a flinch. So I figure myself, this is working out so good, so I'm going to go for a second Air Slash. Still not very effective, and it flinches. Oh, deja vu again. Now, I looked at the damage on the Air Slashes, 20% from each one, so what about another stab flamethrower? Will it KO the Luxray? Well, there you go. It just did. So, already Skycatcher is up 2. Now, on the Slowking, I figured to myself, I'm going to go ahead and go for +2 to see if there was a chance of me to KO the Slowking in 1 or 2 hits and get a flinch, but unfortunately, the Slowking does yawn, and that's going to force me to switch out and bring in Lily, which is my Pachirisu. It goes for a Surf, and I was hoping that it took very little damage, but then knowing it is Slowking and it has good special attack and special defense, it took it down to less than half, and that's a little worrisome. So I wanted to see if I could do a track to see if I was going to see if it was going to be affected by the love spell, but unfortunately it did not. The Surf goes in, and that is going to be a KO on Lily. That's not good news there. So I decided to go for Merriman. I went for a Calm Mind to see if I could try to defeat this Slowking another way. It goes for Shadow Ball. What? Nope. Sorry. Girafarig is part normal, so Shadow Ball doesn't work. Nope, and nope. So I am going to go for a Thunderbolt. It takes about 5%. And there goes the yawn again. Now, the reason why I didn't worry too much about yawn for Merriman is that Girafarig does have early bird, and I hope that the sleep factor will go down to like 1 or 2, so that I can wake up and destroy the rest of the team. So I am going to go for the Energy Ball. That is going to be a KO on the Slowking, and although the matter about it is that Merriman does fall asleep, so I will hope that it would not be defeated in in 2 turns. So I look at the U-turn. Great, just what I needed. A Staraptor with U-turn. Just what I didn't want to happen. And it takes it down to 66 HP while it comes back and brings in Heracross. Oh, double funny! So I'm hoping Merriman, please wake up. So I'm hoping Merriman wakes up again. You're right. So unfortunately, Heracross KO Merriman, and that messes up my whole plan. Darn sleep. So okay, Skycatcher's gonna come back again. He's gonna switch out and bring back in Staraptor, which isn't too bad on me. What I wanted to do was to do a flamethrower. I could have inflicted a burn on Staraptor, but I wouldn't mind too much about having Air Slash to KO it. It came close. No, it didn't. It got a crit, but apparently Staraptor is holding on to a Focus Sash. So I saw off like, what kind of a Staraptor was this? I never heard of a fly Staraptor, but then I guess I don't know if Brave Bird can be used in 4th Gen. I'm not too sure, but for the most part, I am going to do a flamethrower on the Staraptor, and that is going to be a KO on that Staraptor. But Heracross comes back in. That's going to be a little bit of bad news there because, well, Heracross does do close combat. So that is really bad news there. But even though Skycatcher is gone, the -1 defense and special defense will help out on the next Pokemon that I am going to bring in, and that will be good old Miltank. I am going to go for a Fire Punch, and the reason why I goofed is because I just realized Miltank only has 3 moves, and unfortunately the move that I really wanted wasn't one of them. Even worse, Heracross lives a fire punch at -1 defense. How odd is that? And even double funny, I usually would carry a Chopper Berry on Miltank. Guess not. So that was a second goof on my part. A Chopper Berry would have helped right now with Utica because unfortunately it got 1-hit KO'd by the Heracross. So now, I'm going to say forget that. Let's just get this over with. Get that Heracross out of here because I already know that that thing carries Earthquake. So I'm not making that bad play of doing Calm Mind. So now, this is a funny turn here, and I'll tell you why. First, let's start off. It's Luddington versus Typhlosion. So first, Luddington gets Thunderbolt and he gets paralyzed. Sweet. Yeah, it was sweet until I saw the Flamethrower. Although Flamethrower does do good. You want to see something funny? I get burned. What kind of a hack scheme was that? I get burned, he gets paralyzed, but not to worry. I have another Thunderbolt, and with the damage that it took for the first time, I am going to KO the Typhlosion, and I am going to say good game to FearingEmu on that battle. Well, that was kind of back and forth. Some goops there, mainly on Miltank. Although my opponent did do a goof on the Shadow Ball on Girafarig, so I guess we both had our share of misplays. But at the end, it was mainly based on Luddington that did all the work. So I didn't get to use Wishcast at all during that battle, but would it mattered? Maybe against Typhlosion, but I still probably would have had to worry about that Slowking. Typhlosion and Luxray probably might have been the only 2 Pokemon that I probably would have had better against Wishcast, but I think with the plays that I did, probably did the best as I could with this team. Because again, you're playing with random teams like this, you won't know really what to expect. Although Staraptor, Slowking, and quite possibly Heracross, but I've never seen a Victory Bell be played too much, and neither Typhlosion. So what I could say is this game was rather balanced and unpredictable, which is why I only won with 2 Pokemon. So pretty much, I do like that battle. It was very fun against FearingEmu. Skyfire, see you next time.